Of the Believe Foundation.
How you doing?
Great event today.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it, the championship game.
Yeah, it was a great game. I'm glad we were able to be a participant.
How do you feel about the turnout?
Turnout was great. We had a nice crowd here, and the teams played their hardest, and it was pretty much everything I expected, a great game.
Wonderful. So Believe Foundation. Greg, tell us something about Believe Foundation.
Well, Believe Foundation is a nonprofit 501c3, and our focus is to give kids opportunities to participate in anything that has to deal with the arts. And of course, sports is the arts as well. So we actually help kids participate in basketball games like this. We sponsor tournaments. We're also involved in music. So anything that has to do with arts and sports, we're heavily involved, and we have a big future next year, 2020. We have a lot of things coming our way, so you'll hear more about Believe Foundation. But our biggest thing today was to make sure this tournament that we sponsored with the Port of Long Beach, who was so kind to come in and be a sponsor. Also, Best J. Hodges was also involved as far as the sponsorship for this tournament that we did with Nico's and NJB. And you know, our main goal is just to provide an outlet for kids.
Right. Well, I enjoyed it thoroughly. Everything just came together. And it's for the kids. It seems like all the kids had a really good time. Yeah. What inspires you, Greg, to do this?
Well, it comes from me growing up in South Central Los Angeles and not having any resources, nothing to do, trying to stay out of trouble. So once I navigated through those obstacles, I realized my calling was to help kids in any form. You know, I also coach basketball. I teach music. I've been an educator for some while, and you know, I just decided to give back to the kids the best way I can. And the Believe Foundation was founded, and here we are.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing great things that the Believe Foundation is doing.
Thank you.
And again, Greg Smith, the Believe Foundation, thank you so much for inviting me to this event.
Thank you. I'm glad for coming out. Thanks for the support. Again, thanks to the Port of Long Beach, Best J. Hodges Foundation, NJB, Nico's, and of course, the two teams that played today, and the winners was BBallers Hoop School.
All right.
And congratulations to them. And look, never give up. Never give up. I don't care what you're going up against. You got to keep going. If you fall, get up. If you have a setback, get up. How do you learn? You have to learn from mistakes and trial and error. So never give up.
Believe.
And believe.
In yourself.
You have to believe. Oh,
there
good
you
one.
Go.
Thank you.
Coach Milburn. Great game.
Thank you.
I saw your boys out there playing hard. How do you feel about the outcome?
A little upset with the loss, today, but I think all in all, the boys played hard. We played this team before. The last time game went to overtime with them, we almost beat them, lost by 2. So here for the big championship game to come back and meet up against them. I think we did good.
I think you did really well.
Yeah, I think we did great. We have a very young team, playing against some guys that have a little bit more experience than us. So I think all in all, my guys did good. Also, we're missing a couple players, but that's part of coaching. You miss some players today, but I'm really happy with the outcome. Over and all, it was a great game. Guys, put a lot of points on the board at the end of the day.
And they did, yes. So what was your approach coming into the game, knowing that you played them before, there was going to be a good match? How did you train preparing for this particular
Our
game?
biggest thing is going against the Ballers was going to be for defense. We know they're a running gun team, fast break. And we know if they was going to go into that zone, defense was going to have to break that zone. That was one of the things. We know we was going to have to break that zone defense on them. And our defense is going to have to be tough because we know they're a running gun team. So that was the thing, trying to slow them down with our defense, And today our defense just couldn't slow them down. Couldn't slow them down, but we gave it all we got.
That's right. It's about effort, right?
Right.
So how do you teach the boys mentally to prepare, because it could have been a tense situation for them out there on the floor?
Mentally, well, we got to play your game. You just have to focus, right? We don't think about if the team's better or not. You have to go out there and just play your game. Follow the rules, follow directions. Listen to me when I'm guiding you along there, right? And it's basically, just do what you normally do in every game.
Well, that worked because they didn't give up. They played hard to the end.
Yes.
They looked really good. Congratulations to you.
All right, thank you.
On taking the second place, right?
Second place, yes.
Okay. It's good, right?
We'll take it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the championship.
Thank you kindly.
So how do you feel about the game?
I feel good, of course. I feel great, especially, knowing that the boys, they needed this win, so they're still growing as a team. So having this win together as a team for the first time is really going to, start building their chemistry, and that's what I think we're missing is the team chemistry. And I started to see it on the court today in their last championship game. So.
Oh, wonderful.
I
So
feel
have you
great.
played this team before?
Yes, this was our 5th time playing them. However, each time we played them, the games have gotten closer and closer. So I always tell the boys never underestimate a team, especially when we've beaten them in the past, because they're out for blood, they're out for revenge. So
Right.
don't ever, underestimate a team.
Absolutely. So what was your approach coming into this game? You knew it was a team that you had played. Have it been a good competition in the past?
Yes, the last game we had against them, we won by 2 in overtime. So that's why I told them, don't ever underestimate a team. They're coming out to get you, and they've been wanting to beat us since the start of this league. So.
So there was no stress then?
No, there was no stress, but of course there's still, you know, the nervousness that goes on before the game, and the boys have been working hard, you know, countlessly in practice, working on their defense, just still growing as a team, and so, you know, I told them to approach the game focused and humble, and you know, be ready. Don't let up.
Well, it looks like they listened to you. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Coach Stephanie,
Thank you,
BBallers.
How you doing? This is Greg Smith of the Believe Foundation. I just want to say thanks for your support. If you would like to support us in anything that we do, go to BelieveFoundationUSA.org. We are a nonprofit 501c3 in Long Beach, and we're trying to do great things for the kids in the community. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you again.